Welcome to Smart Wi-Fi. Now that you've made the wise decision to get more from offering Wi-Fi as an amenity to your guests, this first video in our video series will give you an overview of the Smart Wi-Fi dashboard. The cloud-based Smart Wi-Fi dashboard is where you'll be able to see all of the activity related to guest Wi-Fi usage at your location or locations. To use it, simply follow the web link and credentials that you were provided when you signed up. Let's take a look. When you log in, you'll see several sections: the menu section, the guest and connection counter section, the hotspot usage area containing guest counts and a usage graph, a monthly summary area, the most recent connections, the top guests section, the demographics area, and a map area. The data that will be displayed on this main dashboard area will contain a consolidated view of activity at all of the venues that are listed in the map. Once your venue has the Wi-Fi equipment set up for Smart Wi-Fi, this information will automatically start populating as guests use your new Smart Wi-Fi to access the Internet. Let's take a closer look at each one of these sections. The menu section contains all the additional features of the Smart Wi-Fi system, where you'll be able to customize your system to gather intelligence, download guest lists, control the graphics and other branding elements, create promotional messages that your guests will see when they log in, create automated marketing campaigns, set up synchronizations to other marketing or loyalty tools that you may use, and to change some of the technical settings of your guest Wi-Fi. Also, the menu has a support button which will link you to detailed help documentation. The guest counter area will show you some very informative information to help you monitor how your business is doing based on Wi-Fi usage. Here, you will see real-time information related to guests and connections. Connections are counted when anyone connects to your smart Wi-Fi system using their mobile phone, laptop, or tablet, and goes through the connection process. Their connection is counted whether they are a past guest or a new guest. Guests are unique customers. For instance, you may have a customer connect 2 or 3 times during a visit in your venue. The counter will only record the guest once, but will record the connection every time they go through the login process. New guests are counted when the guest has never logged in before. Repeat guests are counted when the customer has logged in before. All of the data displayed in this area is based on the last 15 days. We calculate the percentage increase or decrease in usage based on the 15 days before the current 15 days. So if you look at this information, and it's the 30th of the month, you will see the counts from the 15th of the month until now, while the percentage increase or decrease would be based on comparable data from the 1st through the 14th. The information in this section can be used as a valuable metric to help you determine which of your marketing campaigns are bringing back more guests. Again, the information in this section is a consolidated view of all of the hotspots that are listed in the map. We will show you how to view the same information on a venue-by-venue basis later in this video. The hotspot usage area contains real-time information, like how many new guests have logged in today. Just like the guest counter section, new guests have never logged in before, where return guests have logged in more than once. The total number of guests that have ever logged into your smart Wi-Fi system are displayed here to show you how many unique customers have logged in since you installed smart Wi-Fi. Today's connections shows you how many times customers have connected since midnight. Total connections will show you how many times devices have connected and logged into your smart Wi-Fi system. The average connections per guest will show you the average number of times guests connect at your locations since smart Wi-Fi was installed. This metric is helpful to determine if you may need to adjust session time limits that allow you to control how long guests can stay connected to your Wi-Fi network before they have to reconnect. The graph will show you the past 15 days of activity, including total number of connections, repeat guests, and new guests. Simply place your mouse over the day you'd like to see, and the data for that day will be displayed. You can click the Hotspot Insights button, and you'll be redirected to the Hotspot Insights area, where you can gather additional detailed data for more detail or details on specific locations or groups of locations. The monthly summary area will display the connections and guest data since the beginning of the current month. In addition to showing you the number of guests, new guests, total number of connections, and average number of connections per guest this month, the dashboard also displays the average connection duration, which is helpful to see how long your customers are patronizing your establishment. A fast food restaurant may want to see a short amount of time here, where a bar may want to see customers stay longer. In this area, you will see the most recent list of customers that have connected to your smart Wi-Fi system. You'll see the email address, social profile name, or phone number that the guest used to connect, along with how long ago they connected and at which location they connected. If you click on the email address, social profile name, or phone number, a pop-up will show you details about the guest, including all of the times they've logged in and where, and other information that may be automatically gathered by the smart Wi-Fi system, like the guest birthday and other demographics. The information that is collected on a guest is controlled by the guest privacy settings in their social media accounts. As an example, if someone logged in using their Facebook social profile, and in their Facebook security settings they have opted to not allow their birthday to be publicly visible, then that information will not be collected. The Top Guests area will show you guests that have frequently connected to your smart Wi-Fi. This can be used to help you identify if employees are using the system, or perhaps a neighbor. For example, perhaps there's an apartment building nearby, and you see that one of your top guests is one of the neighbors, but they are not a customer. You can click on their profile here to view their details, and perhaps you want to block their access by clicking on the block button. This can also be handy if you like to reward a guest for coming in frequently. If you want to gather the same data for multiple locations, or to specify a different time period beyond the last 15 days, you can click the Guest Insights button to go to the Guest Insights area, where you can gather detailed data. The Demographics area will show you an overview of your guest demographics, including the types of devices they use to connect to the Wi-Fi system. You can see whether the guests are primarily male or female, and you can see a comprehensive bar chart that shows the average ages of the guests who connect. This demographic information is based on the available public profile data that is sent to the smart Wi-Fi platform when guests connect using social media to log in. The Map area shows you the locations that have smart Wi-Fi installed. All of the data on the main dashboard displays data associated with all of the hotspots shown on the map. As you can see, the smart Wi-Fi system offers you many more features than regular Wi-Fi. You'll find that it's an invaluable tool to help you measure your business, to automatically build your guest lists, and to bring back more customers, generating more revenues. Take a look at our support section for additional details on specific features and additional videos on how to get the most from your smart Wi-Fi investment.